So a little bit of emergency surgery is required on the Terracan today, as you can probably tell. That's been metal on metal for a while. Look at the state of that. So, if you're wanting to know how bad it is, there you go people, you can clearly see. That is completely and utterly done. And that is the reason why you do not ignore squealing from your brakes. Don't wait until it starts grinding. You need to actually do it. Now, if anybody's curious about Terracan calipers, because you can't find anything about them online, they're just standard. Because the handbrake is in there. It's a shoe drum brake, and the discs are for braking, so it's pretty much standard. So it's easy to do. So these bolts are 14s, and you need to go up, so that way, to undo them, if you didn't know. Okay? So they're 14s. The caliper carrier bolts are also 14s, if you're curious. And again, they go up to undo, down to tighten. Just makes it easier to understand, other than saying left or right, because you have to turn yourself around. It's not difficult, but there you go. Well, that's what happens when you're metal on metal. That one wasn't that sad, but yeah, that one was a bit deaded. Look at the state of that. Christ, how long was she grinding for? That one didn't do too bad. Although it was wedged in quite badly. Yeah, there you go, look, there's a squealer. Wasn't touching. So that one, I don't think it had a squealer. Huh. So the caliper is definitely seizing, or binding. So give it a clean up and hopefully it'll work a bit better, but might need to be a new caliper. Which is resting over there, don't have a go at me. But it's resting on a bar, so I ain't going to go anywhere, let's be honest. When you do the brake job, these are the sliders. They go in there, okay? That's what they look like when they're fitted, yeah? Now they're supposed to easily move, okay? Easily move, yeah, that's all you have to do, right? Now, I use copper grease. Some people say, oh no, you could get specialist brake grease, meh. But copper grease will do it, okay? Copper grease, there you go, lovely jubbly. You can see where I can just douse it in. Don't use engine grease like the people before did, because this, well, hold on a minute, I put it on there for a reason. That was pretty much welded in there and the bastard to get out. So I've cleaned it up. I'm going to clean it up a bit better than that as well. And then I'm going to give it a damn good dousing in here and then put it back in. And it should be as free playing. Oh, hold on. As I said, it should be as free playing as that, you see? That's what it's supposed to do. Yeah? If you do that and it just stays like that, you got a problem. Okay? So I'm going to adjust them out, and the only job they serve is to, well, is the handbrake. So they should be all right once I've adjusted them out. But I've got park anyway, so it don't really matter. And the bottom one is fine as well. I mean, not perfect, but they'll do for now. Now when you've done it, always remember to use a wind back tool to do this, because you've got to try and keep it centre, because you can absolutely knacker your caliper. So get yourself a little wind back tool set. They're only about 25-30 quid, so it's not a huge amount of money. And you'll use them many times in your lifetime. And wind it back and only go back till it stops. Don't force it. Once it stops, that's as far back as it goes. And keep it centred. Okay, and a wind back tool set like that, 25-30 quid off Amazon. So when you're doing these bolts back up, always use the correct factory torque settings, which is FT, and just to make sure, I always dab a little bit of Loctite on there. Right then, so that's basically the brake job done. You've got 4 bolts, 1, 2, and then of course 3 and 1 down the bottom. They are 14s. If you need to, for whatever reason, hold that in place to do the bolt up, obviously, or undo it, that would be a 17 as far as I'm aware, although I didn't need to do it. But there we go, new disc, new pads. So I hope that helps you with your Terracan. Yeah, cheers for watching. See you in the next one.